There has been a spike in cyberbullying. According to the Megan Meyer Foundation website, 1 in 5 students are bullied, and 34% of those students reported it was online cyberbullying. Cyberbullying has long-term effects on students and all those involved, which are the students being bullied, the bulliers, and bystanders. Cyberbullying can even lead to suicide and mental illnesses. This brings me to my first point. Suicide is now the second leading cause of death, according to the Megan Meyer Foundation. In the Megan Meyer Foundation, it states that Hindua and Passion in 2018 said, quote, "Students who experience bullying or cyberbullying are nearly 2 times more likely to attempt suicide," end quote. This has doubled since 2008. With more access to the internet, the higher the cyberbullying statistics are. According to the Science Daily on April 19, 2018, Professor Ann Johns said, quote, "Prevention of cyberbullying should be included in school anti-bullying policies," end quote. Schools need to step up and search for ways to stop or slow down cyberbullying to help future generations from becoming depressed, anxious, and have more mental illnesses. Cyberbullying can lead to long-term mental illnesses. According to the StopBullying.gov's blog on how bullying affects mental health, children and youth who are bullied will most likely experience low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. This will lead kids to not wanting to attend school, becoming antisocial, and again, lead up to suicide. Not only does cyberbullying affect the children who are bullied, but it gives strain on the bystanders, and even the bullies can end up with long-term mental illnesses as well. To start, the bullies, according to StopBullying.gov website, are at risk to develop substance abuse problems, aggressive behavior, problems in and out of school, and it may lead up to them getting into fights. Bystanders involved or just watching someone be bullied can develop mental health effects as well. Bystanders are people who watch all that is going on but do not intervene. This could be due to the fact that they do not want to be a so-called outcast, or they do not want to end up bullied as well. According to the Managed Care magazine in 2019, witnessing someone being bullied can cause high amounts of stress on a person, which is then also linked to depression, anxiety, and the other mental illnesses I talked about before. Lastly, the children being bullied. These children are at high risk for suicidal thoughts, attempts, and more. It may not always lead to that, but it can cause stress, depression, and strain on all aspects of their life. According to the Managed Care magazine, kids who are bullied end up with emotional and physical symptoms, meaning they are tired, they have no ambition, and they lose relationships. These students may end up self-isolating themselves, putting them at high risk of suicidal behavior or self-harming. When they self-isolate themselves, they self-isolate from their family and from their friends, and even from school. In conclusion, cyberbullying is on a rise due to high levels of access throughout the world. Cyberbullying affects all parties involved, including the bulliers, the bystanders, and the ones being bullied. All people involved, whether they want to be or not, can have mental illness issues after being exposed to bullying time and time again. This can end up leading to substance abuse, self-harm, long-term illnesses, and suicide. Although cyberbullying is uncontrollable, the fact is it is growing in alarming rates along with suicide.